Hey guys, welcome back to MarkDillon.XXX. So today the topic is going to be double penetration. This question comes from Peter. He says, "Hey Mark, your video blogs are fantastic. Please do more of them if you can find the time. Your insights into anal douching and rimming were really good. In your next blog, could you please give some tips on DP? I want to try this as a bottom." All right, Peter. So double penetration is one of the trickier things to do when it comes to sex. Generally, you're going to need to make sure both your tops have pretty long dicks. The longer the better as far as DP. You want them to be similar in size. It's very hard to do DP if you've got one guy who's pretty well hung and another guy who's just average. Um, and then in terms of positioning, the position that I find works the best is usually not the one that's most commonly done. More commonly, what you see done is you have one top on his back, the bottom is riding him, and then the other top comes from behind and tries to stick it in. That will work okay. Usually, what happens is the guy on the bottom ends up slipping out, and he doesn't. It's not a very pleasurable position for the top who's just laying on his back, because basically it's the guy who's behind you doing it that's going to get all the sensation of the fucking, while the guy who's laying on his back is just kind of sitting there with his cock slipping out. So the position I find works best is if you get both your tops to lay down together, kind of legs like this, so that their cocks are basically like this, and then you can sit on both of them. Um, that way you can basically ride both dicks at the same time, which is the position that I find is the most pleasurable for both the tops, and it's the one that allows usually the most, I guess, the most penetration. Like I said, in the other position with one top on his back and one behind you, one is basically slipping out the whole time. So with both tops laying down and you riding them, that allows for really maximum penetration, maximum sensation. Now, in terms of getting up to that point, you probably want to take turns bottoming for each of them individually, maybe some toys to loosen up, lots and lots of lube. And most importantly, DP is something that it sounds hot and it's fun if it works, but it's not worth hurting yourself over. So, if you try it and it's really just not working and it's causing you a lot of pain, or if you see any bleeding, just stop. It's not that important to do that it's worth damaging yourself. So those are my tips. Work on the position I told you, lots of lube, and then quite a bit of foreplay just to loosen yourself up before you try the double penetration. Um, One of the mistakes I think a lot of people make when it comes to something like that is they get so excited to try the DP or try the fisting or whatever it is they're going to do, and they try to move to it way too soon. What you need to do is really take the time to warm up. You should, if you're having the three-way, bottom for each one individually for 5 or 10 minutes, have them finger you a little bit or use a toy on you till you really feel like you've been relaxed and loosened up enough that it's worth trying. But, don't try to jump into the DP as soon as the fucking starts. That's a surefire way to, make sure that it doesn't work, because you're going to get sore right away. You're going to tighten up. You're going to tense up. And, so give yourself enough time to warm up. And those are my tips. Also, the lube you use should be silicone. That's really the best thing for any type of ass play, I think. All right, Peter, thanks for the question, and good luck with your DP. I hope it works out. Let me know how it goes for you. Thanks. All right, guys, thanks for watching.